Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in to my channel, Creating in the Waiting. I thought I would come over here today and maybe do some play in this flip-flop journal that I am working on. I was over in my Facebook group doing a live and I went ahead and kind of ended that and thought, let's just play over here. So this is gonna kind of be just let me go through the pages and feel where I might want to do an embellishment and just kind of craft. I have some of these strips already made up. I did these yesterday just with some muslin, lace, and scrap fabric. It is a great scrap buster and also building your stash. And then I just put some ribbon clasp on them and some charms, and I thought maybe this would look nice on her closure. So I put E6000 on the rose. We're just kind of waiting on that. And what I just did in my Facebook group is I already had these collage journal cards made up. I put this little strip here. I am possibly going to further embellish these. So I custom print onto these guest checks. So the guest check is white, and then I put this image on there, just like I did this pockets, okay? So I want to do something with this, and I have these by Carol Cuts Designs, and they're just little flower botanical cards, and I really kind of feel like I want to pull in some yellows into this journal. So I'm just gonna maybe choose one of these, and then I'm just gonna maybe do some layering. I'm gonna sew around the guest check. We're just kind of decorate it a little bit. Let's ink this up. So what I'm gonna do right now is move this out of the way because we won't be needing her to decorate that. Let me show you what else I did. Sorry. I put this little cluster there. Let's see. It already has a little doily center. I'm gonna glue those pieces down. I'll be doing the beading at the bottom. Embossed straw paper feels beautiful. And then here I just put one of the little side strip clusters that I made, one of the paper clips that we did this morning on my channel. I'll fix this charm. And then one of my collaged journal cards. And then I made this, I did this on my channel as well. The little ephemera tag holders, and I just pinned it on with the butterfly, butterfly, butterfly. Everything's kind of pulled in together. This is also a tuck. I completely forgot. So we can put something cute in there as well. So I might make just like a little journal card with these. Cute. I wonder if a guest check. That'd be awesome if these would fit here. I could take a sliver off of that. Maybe get it to work. I really want that there. Cute, cute, cute. Or do we want one that's kind of more blue? Because I don't want it to really clash. This one is cute. All right, so let's use those. Gonna maybe layer some cheesecloth and some lace. Let's just kind of play. All right, so now that we know that that fits, we can now move her and focus on what we need to focus on. I'm gonna be making just some little wonky music strips. I'm wondering if I don't want some of that pretty blue lace. Both of these laces are from Two Sister Jam. Oh my gosh, I almost cut it off her closure. Let's not do that. Where is my blue lace? I also have this pretty yellow lace, but I don't think I want to pull in any of that. Let's just have a little bit of this kind of peekabooing. That's pretty. So I'm gonna sew all around that, and then right now I'm gonna sew all of this together. So let me move some of my lace out of the way before all of my supplies take over my area, because it can happen. Oh yes, it will happen. Okay. I'm going to be making a matchbook possibly with that, and some wonky stitching with that. Going to move those out of the way. I have a couple more of these guest checks that I am going to alter as well. That's Vintage Ledger. Another one of the little side strips. Just was going to try to scoot maybe my sewing machine over this way. I have a Brother sewing machine. So at the top, I have gold thread and the bottom is blue, not for any particular reason, besides that I was out of bobbins, and yeah, that's just what we did. So I'm just gonna sew that together. And the reason being is that I don't want this stitching straight through the back of that. And I don't want anything that's going to be super bulky on this. And I will tell you, I do like the way the gold and the blue thread look, because I can see the blue peekabooing through this, and it looks very cute. Don't really need my pinking shears out right now. Oh, I think this is going to qualify for Tic Tac, the Tic Tac craft board and Two Sister Jam. So this is Vintage Photo. I'm going to be honest, it does not look like Vintage Photo to me, but it is. And I already knew right when I opened the ink pad that it looked kind of weird. I'm going to sew around this before I glue this down. I did want to ink that. tell there's something up there I don't know just yet. Sewing machine out of the way. You have the stitching on the back, and then we'll put this beauty on the front. I could just make up a whole bunch of those. That would be super pretty. Even printed onto fabric and made them into clusters. Might be doing some of that, but for this I just really wanted paper. You could put a little sentiment if you want a sentiment. Oh, do I want one? We have stamps also. Let's see, do I want a stamp? So I want to do some more of these and maybe toss all of these. I gave away the ones that I really liked, and then the fabric that I printed on, I didn't have any white fabric, and I don't like the way some of these look. Now these I want to make sure I don't throw away. Can't really see it. So no, I'm gonna move on from that and not get caught up. But do I want maybe I need to make up some blue clusters, because I do want some of these in her. Don't really know that I want something that big on there, and I don't necessarily like that color. Oh, I like this one. And then I really would rather not cut up any new lace. So let's dig in our scraps. This number 3 is looking at me like I need to use it somewhere. I'll definitely be using this somewhere in this journal. I'm telling you, it will not stop eyeballing me. It's going somewhere. Y'all, my number is 3. My number is 3. The Lord has spoke 3 over my life for probably about 12 years. I'm hoping to have it big enough. Piece of maybe blue to put somewhere. I feel like the blue needs to go up underneath the word. And then our cheesecloth. Let me sew that together. I have a tutorial on how I make those. Check it out. And please don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Please find me on Facebook. I will link my group in the description box below. It's so funny. I've been up since like 1. And of course, nobody else is. And now the normal people are up and everybody wants to talk. And I want to create. to do some wonky stitching all the way kind of around. Feels so good now that I'm working in this journal. I haven't really been inspired to do anything. I'm always feeling like, oh, I got to do something extra. Let's do something new. And when the creative juices aren't flowing for something that I feel is like extravagant, it's just kind of like, you know? Anybody else, or is it just me? Gonna move that out of the way. Put my sentiments up. And then I will be doing my little wonky music sheet thingamabobbers. That's cute there, but I also like it over here. I think I like it over there. Now, I don't really necessarily want to do a ruffle or anything down there. I have some little paper ruffles. Let me just see if maybe I want to use one of those. I gave away all my little tiny ones. Nope. Okay. Let's see. I'm just going to sew that on with a little straight stitch. Of course, it would pull my thread out of my needle. I did not throw my sewing machine. It just kind of sounded like it. All right. So then you have something like that. And then we can do a little topper. I'm just not really sure what I want to do just yet. So let's put her in my journal. What's that? Nothing. And it was back here. I love that. I really don't even think it needs a topper. That's super beautiful. Okay, so that's done. And I wanted to do maybe just kind of a long, wonky music strip there. do that. So I'm going to move this off to the side. Sewing machine back over here, and I'm going to go ahead and do all 3 of those up. I like having those made up. They're fun to stick in Happy Meals or to have in your stash already. I'm trying to build my stash. I typically just kind of make for the journal, but it's nice to make and keep things kind of super neutral. And I'm liking these wonky ruffles right now. Let's go ahead and do this other one. And I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm trying to get into frame here. I'm sorry. I hope my son has a good day back to school. Spring break is over. I also like putting these, you know, on top of things. They're good for bases. You can ink these as well, like with your sprays. If these were already like collage fodder where you did your jelly prints or whatever, that would be cute. I'm just going straight down with a zigzag stitch. All right. Now, cute. Let's maybe ink this up with some speckled egg. And that vintage photo because it's the same dauber. I think I might want a piece of lace down on that. We could put one of those little strips on there also. Let's just play and see. Let's put a little strip of lace. Looking for a lace bag with, with some pretties. I really wanted to use white lace throughout this journal, but I think that this would look pretty. I'm just gonna glue this down. I am going to be starting a biddy within the next couple of days for the 1K giveaway for over here. I just did one for or I might do a Savage stash. I don't know, I'll decide. It'll definitely be something. Let's think on that. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and glue this down, and then we will see if we want to put anything else on top of it. Well, my neighbor's dog has a lot to say right now. Yeah, I feel like that's cute. I'm gonna make up some more strips like that. I would like to have all those made up already. Man, that was super easy. And look, so when you flip it open, you have, of course, that little edge there, you know, and we could tuck another one of our guest checks back there. So let's go ahead and sew around that. This first signature is almost done. So please find me on Facebook. This is the kind of stuff that I will typically go on live, and then I get lost, and I'm typically on like all day long. Just correcting. Make up a few little like scrappy doos also with some of our scrap paper, and then a matchbook. And I will say, I think on this line for Tic Tac Craft, it needs to have book pages. So I think underneath my paper flower, I am going to put a piece of paper, like music sheet. Where's the one that I already had cut? Maybe we'll use this yellow. Do a little color pop. Let's take a book page or a music sheet. Definitely not my Paris paper for that. These look so pretty as, let's maybe use that. What I was going to say is they look really pretty as those little wonky ruffles. Just wanting it to kind of peekaboo some. Okay, and let's take some cheesecloth and some of our lace. I need a way to listen to music on here. That'd be great. That's cute. Now we need cheesecloth because cheesecloth is definitely on that line and I need it somewhere. Well, if I do a cluster, it'd be down on the cluster also. And this little piece was cut, so we're just going to try to use this somehow, some way, maybe. Maybe we could just put it up underneath here. Okay, I'm going to sew this together, and then we will do a little cluster also. Do it. Let me see what's going on with my bobbin. Oh, it would be that it ran out. Definitely still going to use that. Or did it run out? Yep. So let's actually switch this out. Let's just do a little bit of gold. Just give me 1 second and let me do my bobbin just a little bit. Oh, we're only at 33 minutes. Let's stay on for maybe about another 15 minutes. Getting as much done as I can in this journal today. Maybe adding a little bit more laces on the, I'm sorry, I cannot see that hole. On the pages. Ew, okay, hold up. Let's straighten that out. Maybe doing a fabric ruffle or sari silk ruffles. That blue though, of that sari silk that I just put on that guest check, I would not want to put that on every page. It's too blue. I looked at it and was going to try. Well, that's not doing me any good. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on up there. Well, my word, this would happen because I'm recording. I promise we got it now. No, I'm not wanting to do all too much. Plus, I'm almost out of this gold, which means I will be needing to get some more. Okay. very loose. Man, I'm trying to find a different Joann's that's kind of close by. Let me do this, because this one's in my way. So that I could get some pink rosettes if they have any. Because I am not paying that outrageous shipping on the website. Not for, you know, one little pack of rosettes. That should be good. And that's okay. If that's a little wonky, that'll bother me. Just kind of cutting those loose threads away. Yes, we like the scragglies, but sometimes it's a little too much. All right, let's look and see what we have. Which way does this go? I'm feeling like it goes this way. Let's go ahead and glue her down. Look at that. No, I'm not going to cut that off. I'll just glue it down, because if I cut that off, the threading in the front is going to unravel. Let's do another sentiment. Let's do strength. Just fraying it because I like frayed fabric, and then that way you can, you know, tell that it's fabric. I have a lot of people thinking that I'm just putting paper words onto fabric. Look at that, it's so pretty. And then calling it a fabric cluster, but these are all fabric. That looks pretty like that. Let's take some of our beautiful blue. I'm gonna try to kind of see how this is gonna fit down on that, because, oh yeah, that's good. And then let's get some, not that, some cheesecloth. I get my cheesecloth from Huckleberry Sky. I love the way that bottom looks right now. I'm glad I didn't cut that away. On Etsy, her shop is on Etsy. It's a 90 grade cheesecloth. I get bleached and, well, I get unbleached and tea stained. But that is where I get that. I'm gonna have to organize this stuff today. And it's really, honestly, not that bad. It's just like all right here. I do want to make up some more clusters. Stacy and I are probably going to do a live, and I'm going to try to convince her to do clusters. I feel like we're going to be using those. I'm going to sew this together just really quick. I am not going to bring my sewing machine over. In 1 second. I need to find out what time my son works today. So I have 3 boys, for those of y'all that don't know. They are my absolute reason for breathing. Gonna go back around with a wonky stitch because I like the way it looks. Like that. I'm feeling like I'm not really sure where I want this. I'm feeling like it's cute there. I will tell you I am wanting some sari silk on that. Maybe a neutral. Like this one. And when we're done, I'm going to see what that looks like on her closure. Gonna go ahead and do a straight stitch on that. I love just these very wonky, whimsical, might I say, ruffles. My friend Stacy was like, "Oh, whimsical," and I was like, "That is the perfect description." Then you have something like that. And I don't want anything really bulky on this because it's going to go behind that. It's going to go behind that thing. I'm thinking about what I want to do for toppers. That looks so pretty. And this one is going to go here. We're going to do a pocket of some sorts here. Maybe even a lace fabric pocket. I'll just play with that. I'm going to just put a tiny here. That's not a tiny. Oh, I had one right here. I just want to kind of pin this down. And I do want that to have a topper because I want you to be able to see it. And honestly, I kind of want a whale tail. See it back there. I'm feeling like we could do a cluster of some sort maybe here. These would look really cute on these circles. I just got super distracted. Look at that. Let's do that. Somebody sent me these and I hadn't found a use for them until now. But I'm feeling like I want to punch all of those little holes out. This could be tedious. This would be a cute paper clip. Oh my gosh, I'm wanting to do that now. I want to make up another one of those glassine bag ones also for this journal. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't be doing this right this second, but I mean, I really want to do this. And I really want to find one that might be some blue to match in this journal. Because that would make for a really cute cluster. Oh, look at that. Man, you know what sucks? I gave a lot of these away. That would look really cute on a corner hugger. Hold on. Is it gonna be too big? Let's just play for a second. I gotta poke these out. That's the one thing about dies. I will tell you, I don't like doing die cuts. It'd be cute embellishment on a matchbook too. I'm feeling like maybe I shouldn't have attempted to punch all of these out, and then you wouldn't have even known. Sorry, guys. Just feel like it might look cute as a corner hugger. We could, and they're good for like bookmarks. I'm not sure that I like this. If I can get those out. If you want to fast forward through this, by all means, go right on ahead. I wish I could fast forward through doing it. It would have been nice if these were already punched out. I don't even like it. Okay, I'm going to kind of move on from this, but I will tell you, well, I don't know. That does look really cute on this one. Let's see what it would look like on a corner. Oh my gosh. I'm going to sew. We're going to decorate this. I'm not going to use that though. Now I'm going to do a straight stitch because I don't want it sticking up like too far. Of course I would butcher this. It's like way far away from the side. Let's just see if it's going to work. Since it's not up here, it will probably be fine. Yeah. But you see how it kind of pokes away. Man, I'm really feeling like one of our word clusters would look cute on here. Let's see what a blue one looks like. I'm gonna have to cut all those away. I'm gonna have to cut them all away right now because they're getting on my nerves. I'm gonna be honest, I really kind of wish I wouldn't have sewn right there. I mean, I feel like it's fine, but where are the other ones? I have more. Hold on. I don't like that. I'm hoping I had more done. Let's use these. Somewhere in this journal, we're going to use those. Man, I swear I had a couple more of those blue ones. I do have these. Let's see. Can use this tab. We can use this tab. Somebody gave me that paper clip. Super cute. We can use those two tabs. Maybe find some more blue ones. Well, I want to do that corner hugger, but can't really do that right this second. Let's find a spot for this tab. Definitely not there. That's really pretty right there. And then maybe we'll do a little corner tuck. Honestly, I could use that paper. That I have for the matchbook. Because I'm not getting that Stamperia back out right now. I'm just gonna hold that down. So I'm gonna do a corner tuck here. I'm probably gonna put an image. I like this though for writing space. Maybe I might stamp or stencil. Or pin my tag there. Or hinge it. I'm probably going to hinge this tag here. So I'm going to leave that right there and then think about how I want to hinge it. And it's probably going to be with maybe some fabric. Okay. Alright guys, I am going to hop off. I will be back on tomorrow and working in this a little bit more. I hope that you learned a tip or a trick, or, you know, at least laughed along the way. Our third signature is back here. And then our fourth one is there. I do need to make a big tag. Sure do. I'm probably going to put an image of some sort on there. And then maybe make a couple more big tags with images. And then the guest checks and little journal cards will have those pretty little botanicals. Let's see the way that little charm is going to look on her closure. I didn't make too big of a mess that, you know, wasn't already here before. So that's good. It's good to have those made up. Probably going to be making some of those up. Those are the kind of things that I like to mass make. Sorry, I'm kind of over here tying my journal. I might attach it with a bulb pen. I could have probably cut my lace a little bit better. I may or may not want this in a bow. I might just kind of leave it like that. I'm going to do the beading down at the bottom here in a second also, but I'm going to turn my music on for that. Maybe hop over to my Facebook group. Honestly, I think I'm going to kind of leave it like that. I love that. And let's maybe do a bowl pin. Oh, that's cute like that. I'm going to make a boho bead for this too. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. I love that. Okay. And these are the beads that are going to go probably down at the bottom. I do have these also that we might play with, and some other really pretty ones. I'm looking for a bold pen. I have a blue one. Let's see what the blue would look like. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's just do it. Let's go for it. Why not? That's the bottom. Okay, hold up. Bear with me because I don't want it that way. I'm going to like that. And then we are just going to simply pin it right there on those two bits of lace. That way it will stay put there. And then you have a pretty little dangle on your closure, and we'll make a pretty little boho bead for it as well. Going to be making some more of those paper clips. That's a paper clip right there that you're seeing kind of peekabooing through there. Definitely going to be using up these and probably making and playing with some more wax seals. I hope that you guys enjoy this. Please hit like, subscribe, and comment so that I know that you're here. Create what brings you joy and find the Savage Facebook group. Bye for now.